Hello and welcome back to another video. So Forza Horizon 4 has just dropped at E3 and I'd just like to give you my opinions on what I think about what we've seen so far. It has just dropped, but I have some opinions about what they have said about the game. So let me just start off by saying that if you're excited here and you're disappointed here, then I'm probably in the middle. I really don't know what to think. The thing that really makes me skeptical to begin with is the fact just how they presented the game. They had such a big emphasis on showing off the seasons of the game and the visuals, and we didn't see too much on the E3 conference, but I'm gonna base this off an interview. And in this interview they spent a lot of time talking about the seasons and you know, the aesthetics of the game, and not really talking very much at all about new features or things that are going to make the game different and that are completely new. And that's why it makes me so skeptical, just the fact that they spend so much time talking about what really isn't the main focus of a racing game. So we're gonna have 4 seasons, and you know, they have spent a lot of time getting it right. It's gonna be in Britain, and they have spent a lot of time making the best representation of Britain that they possibly could. Now don't get me wrong, I'm really looking forward to driving in this environment, because what I've seen looks really cool, and especially autumn. I really like the way it looks. But if you've seen this article on IGN, there's 4 pages, and on the first 2 pages, very long pages, they all of that time they spend talking about the seasons and how much time they've spent on representing Britain and you know, car sounds and all of this. I mean, they mentioned that they've traveled the country to capture all the sounds. So you know, they could not tell you enough about how much time they've spent on all of the aesthetics. Now all of this is going to obviously affect the driving experience. There's gonna be a lot of different types of driving surfaces, like dry mud and wet mud. They have 2 types of mud right now, and you know, the temperatures are going to affect how the car handles. So the car is always gonna handle a little bit differently. But now let's talk about what we're more interested about as fans of racing games. There's going to be 450 cars. I mean, I think that's about what the last games had, so there's that. Now they mentioned that they're going to have 72 player servers. So they're gonna replace Drivatars with online players instead, which is really cool. Now obviously if you're playing offline, then you're gonna have Drivatars, but yeah, that's really good. And they're not gonna go always online. That's something that they wanted to mention as well. So you will be able to play offline, so it's not gonna be like you can't pause or anything like that. Now also, something that they also mentioned is that players that are unknown to you in driving in the world, like as an example, if you're doing like a drift event and you have a really good score, then a random player cannot come and destroy that for you and just crash into you and destroy your score. There's gonna be a non-contact mode when it's just a random player, so that's really good. Now I don't know how traffic is gonna play into this, because traffic is probably more annoying, so we'll have to see how that turns out. But yes, that's something that we might be a little bit more interested about. So let's start off with Forzathon Live. It's gonna be part of the hourly content. So yeah, Forzathon Live. So basically what it is, you're gonna be maximum of 12 players, and basically you're gonna have 15 minutes to beat a, for example, a drift zone. and if everybody beats the drift zone within 15 minutes, then you'll go on to stage 2, and so on. So at the end of these stages, everybody is going to receive a reward, and this reward everybody gets. This is like a teamwork thing, so it's not a competition, it's a teamwork thing. So everybody gets a reward that they can spend in the Forzathon shop. They don't mention anything else about the Forzathon shop. I don't know what we'll be able to purchase there, but we'll have to see. Now here's something that I didn't quite understand, which is Horizon Stories. It sounds really interesting though. I don't exactly know what it means, but according to the article that I'm going off of, you'll be able to pick up gigs like being a stunt driver in a movie, or assisting in a car documentary shoot. That's all they say about it. I don't really understand what this is going to be like, but again, we're going to have to see. It sounds interesting. I don't know if it's gonna be a big thing or if it's just gonna be a little small thing, but we'll see what happens with that. Now, another thing that they mention is that the game will reward you depending on what you like to do. So if you like racing, the game will detect that you like to do that, and the game will reward you for doing that. Or even if you just like making wraps for your cars, then the game will also detect that, and you'll be rewarded for that. So this is also really interesting, something new that I haven't really seen before. I don't know how this is gonna work, if some things will be more rewarding, or if everything is going to be approximately the same. But that sounds good though, because people like to do different things in the same game. So if you like to do one specific thing in the game, then you'll still be able to get rewards for it, and hopefully you'll be able to earn money through it to buy cars and stuff like that. Now also, people are mentioning that you might be able to purchase houses. They've been hinting a little bit at that, but I haven't seen anything that says that you will be able to do that. That would be really cool though. But yeah, as you can see in the E3 trailer, you drove off from a house, which definitely hints at something. So we're gonna have to see what that leads up to. But yeah, other than that, there's gonna be avatar customization with 500 apparel choices. So that's really cool. And there's also going to be emotes. So that's cool. Anyways, overall, I don't really know what it's going to be like. There's quite a few things that are really cool, the features, but once again, I'm just gonna have to wait till I actually play the game to see everything. So these features, they could either be really cool or they could just be lame. I don't know. So that's why I'm not gonna say that I'm too hyped for it or that I'm too let down. I'm just a little bit in the middle. I'm just not too impressed, but I am excited for the map though. Like it really does look like a cool place. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then you can leave a like to show that you liked it, and you can subscribe to see more of my videos. But yes, thank you for watching. My name is SkiStam, and I'll see you in my next video.